Okay, shot, Peter. Good job.
He's taller than you?
Oh, man. He hit you with the wife and family thing, and you dealt with it.
What does it say? Hi, Giselle. I don't.
You familiar with his wife?
Yes, I know who she is.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Good job, Trace.
Thank
you. Well done. Tom Brady doesn't talk to everybody. I know that.
That's true.
Here's a little Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors after a touchdown from Lamar to Mark Andrews. He had 2 touchdowns on the day. He would get a little twisted up towards the end zone after this touchdown, so we're trying to figure out what's going to happen with this team as far as health is concerned. But Lamar, in the meantime, in between time, he's out here loving it, and so is his head coach. The 2-minute warning, after that, he just puts up yards, 2 TDs in a minute and 38 seconds. All right, but how about this? Freddie Kitchens trying to make something happen. 24-9, he hits Odell Beckham. We got an OBJ side. Okay, I like it. OBJ, OMG. OBJ's like, all right, let's keep the thing going. Okay, if you're going to call a 2-point conversion, you better come to me.
Right.
I'm cooking, I'm feeling good. Okay, Freddie Kitchens, what you going to dial up? You're going to throw your superstar, right? Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham. No, he throws to Ricky Seals-Jones. You can be mad at it, but I say, right play, the receiver dropped the ride. It's the right play. Right. You got to catch it. Now, Odell, he's frustrated. A lot of helmet tossing. I guess these helmets are more durable. But he's saying, it's him and it's me. I would have scored. Nonetheless, the Ravens, they win this one 31-15. Lamar Jackson has a great day, 3 TDs, and he rushes for 100. So you know what that means. He's been balling. So Deion's been calling.
What's up?
Hey,
good?
hey, I can literally call you every week, man. With what you're doing out here, this could be an every week call, but we got to be kind and interview your teammates. But here we go, back again.
Yes, sir.
You once
Yes, sir.
have done it again.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. My guys just doing a great job. You know, we executing. We know what we want to do. We chasing our goal right now. We just got to keep it going. We was in a great atmosphere. Those guys came to play as well. It was an NFL game today. We just got to keep it going.
Ravens locking up the #1 seed in the AFC, clinching home field. Mark Ingram, a huge part of their offense, leaving the game in the 4th quarter. We all saw it, and it really worried us. Lower leg injury. What's the latest on the running back?
Yeah, you see him hit the deck like that, and that is a scary thing. Non-contact injury, grabs for his lower leg. Everyone is thinking the same thing, of course, which is Achilles. It does not sound like that is what it is, and John Harbaugh, the coach, came right out after the game and said there's nothing structural there, meaning there's nothing major there. He's going to have an MRI today, but the belief is Mark Ingram suffered a calf strain, which is a dangerous injury, certainly something that can linger, but not an Achilles. And, of course, Mark Ingram not going to play this week. There's nothing to play for. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bunch of backups for the Ravens on the field this week. Then he's got the bye, then a playoff game. Too early to tell how he is going to be, how close to 100% he's going to be. But this is not something where he's already been ruled out for the playoff game. Certainly not something like that.
They might have to lean on their defense a little more. Not that they haven't. It's the #1 defense in the NFL since Marcus Peters was traded. Thank you so much. More on this team, more on the playoff picture in a little bit. We'll have more with Ian on Good Morning Football. But yeah, they lock it up. Gentlemen, they lock up the 1 seed. The Patriots can lock up the 2 seed and a first-round bye with a win over the Dolphins Week 17, or if the Chiefs lose to the Chargers. We've talked a lot about this Ravens squad. They're at the top of the power rankings. They have been. I just talked about their defense a little bit. Who poses the biggest threat to Lamar Jackson and these Ravens?
I'm fresh off a weekend in Foxborough. I got there on Wednesday, was with the team on Thursday, Friday, and I did the game on Saturday, Patriots-Bills. Thursday afternoon, myself, Mike Tirico, Kurt Warner, we had a chance to spend time with both Bill Belichick and Tom Brady in a very casual setting, a setting like this table. And we said to Tom Brady, we said, okay, you guys have lost to the Chiefs, the Texans, and the Ravens, and we know that the playoffs are coming up and you might not have the easiest path with your offense. And Brady, to a man, looked at us and said, all right, so if we win on Saturday, that means we get home field and a bye, which means we're going to be home field in the divisional round. Say, looking at history, I would take our chances at home field against whoever's coming our way. And then we got a 1-game elimination round playoff game against somebody in their building. 1-game elimination round. And he looked at us and he was like, I'll take our chances. I'll take our chances. And I'm looking at him, and I say back, like last year? And he says, well, last year was a good one. We're a different team. But if you go remember this, Kansas City was rolling, guys. And the Patriots came in, and with what was the offense that anybody could talk about, the Patriots went into their building, and they shut them out 14-0 in the first half because of the defensive game plan and because of the fact in a 1-game elimination, I don't know if anyone can beat Belichick and Brady. It feels different this year, but Saturday night felt like a Patriots win of old, where the Bills left everything out there. The Bills gave them everything they could. The Bills were awesome on Saturday night. It just wasn't enough. Home in the divisional round, and then a one-game playoff in the AFC Championship game. I'm not sure anyone, Baltimore included.
Baltimore playing at their best.
I'm not sure I would take anyone over Brady and Belichick right
What's
now.
the Brady sense of what we talk about? N'Keal Harry, Jacoby Myers, Edelman banged up, like that they just don't have the horses. Like, what's the Brady sense there?
Self-aware. We don't have the horses. And it wouldn't be fair to N'Keal and to Jacoby to expect them to suddenly be Gronk. Or he was mentioning Dwayne Allen on Thursday. Like, we don't have James Devlin or Dwayne Allen. Those are two very good blockers from last year. We don't have those guys. But he said when he shows frustration on the sidelines and he's screaming at those players, it's not at them. It's more situation. He knows. He's like, I didn't play my rookie year. Julian took 4 years to play. Gronk had 45 catches.
Yeah.
To ask N'Keal Harry and Jacoby Myers to suddenly be that is asking a lot. And yet, our defense is really good. Our special teams is really good. And we're really well coached. Patriots internally, very confident, despite what feels like a mountain of obstacles in front of them.
He sounds really confident from what you're saying.
He does. But Strangers, what if you were sitting in the room this weekend with Big Red and Pat Mahomes? How excited would you be about them? Because I just saw them go into Foxborough and do that. And I'm thinking about them against Baltimore. Did any of us see the Star Wars movie over the weekend? Anyway? No? The show of note for all things pop culture. I didn't see it either. But I feel like someone to beat
I heard
Lamar,
it was terrible.
I heard middling reviews at best. I think
I watched
someone...
The Hustle on the plane ride back. We talked about it.
Yeah, what is The Hustle?
The worst movie. Continue. I'm sorry.
All right, Kate was watching a Rebel Wilson movie
It
on
was
the
the
plane.
worst decision I've ever
Not Hustlers.
made. No.
You're sitting on with the Rebel base, not Rebel Wilson. I still look at Mahomes because I feel like to beat Lamar, you need the force. And I don't think it's going to be someone like Deshaun Watson who got beaten by them badly or one of these also-rans like Tannehill. I think Lamar versus Mahomes is the answer because they've done it and because the defense is playing now.
You mentioned Patriots don't have the horses. You don't need the right horse if you have the perfect jockey, and they got Tom Brady. And I will say this. You can call them the New England Patriots. You can call them the New England Hatriots. Christmas around the corner. You can call them the Slatriots. Until somebody beats them in the playoffs, I'm going to take them all day triots. So I'm going with the Patriots because they're still at the top.
In Baltimore, you love Lamar.
I love me some Lamar. The question was, who's going to take down Lamar?
Who poses the biggest threat?
Threat to Lamar. All right? That's a different question, Strays. You want to change the segment, I'll answer that later. But who poses the biggest threat to the Baltimore Ravens? It's the Patriots.
One note for Mahomes.
Yeah.
To get to the Super Bowl, he would have to go into Foxborough and
about-
also into Baltimore.
Love it.
That's a tough road for
Yes, it
Mahomes.
is.
I will say there's this narrative the Patriots will figure you out the second time.